We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. Irving. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Paul George. Deep left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Leonard. For 3. That no good off the mark. LA with 4 to shoot. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
And he made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Leonard. George. His first effort off the mark. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads a bucket. LeVert against George. To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Leonard. And Jordan able to secure the rebound. Irving brings the ball up court to Durant. Probing the defense. Durant, tough matchup against George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
George. No good. Irving with the basketball. His team on top by 8. From long range. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, it could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Leonard. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air. Dinwiddie into the front court. They lead it by 14. Irving. To Dinwiddie. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Williams, oh, he couldn't get it to go. Nets have it. Irving, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Durant across the timeline. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Clippers have got it. To Leonard. And a throwdown. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Oh, emphatic slam.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Irving to Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time. Whoa! What a finish! Deep three at the buzzer. We played one quarter here on the day. We honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Irving for two. Cleans it up. Jordan to Irving.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Brooklyn's ball. Here comes the screen.
Get over.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Leonard knocks it down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Gets it in the left corner. Durant. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Williams across the timeline. Trailing by 11. Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. From the painted area, won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. For three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Jordan there to handle the rebound. To Dinwiddie. Jordan. Durant. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup. Irving. No good. That's great defense. George matched up with Durant. To Leonard. Trying to cash in. Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good. Kevin Durant has it. Beyond the arc for three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Time to shuffle things up. George, count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To George. Fires the three. The Nets have the rebound. To Dinwiddie. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Screen coming. Irving.
To number 20. That's his first.
Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Strong finish for Paul George.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Durant against Paul George. Paul George pins it. First half in the books, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. to Dinwiddie. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Terrific vision. Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Durant matched up with Paul George. To Leonard. Kevin Durant tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Paul George rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Durant not getting the bounce.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Leonard, tough shot. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Leonard. And finishes strong. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
KD for two, and he hits.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Dinwiddie against George. To Irving. Has a look. Irving no good with the shot there. Jordan to Dinwiddie. Durant buries it. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Irving to Dinwiddie.
Screen come.
Durant against Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. It's LA Clippers ball. George, it's good for 3. Take stock of the floor. Count it.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
He throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys holding the big lead. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Irving to Durant. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Leonard. Jumper's good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Nets have the basketball. Five on the shot clock. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. It's been all Nets so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Gets to the basket and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Louis Williams, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Irving. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Irving to Durant. Gets a look, can't hit.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Kyrie across the timeline. The advantage is 13 points. And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George. No good. To Dinwiddie. Durant matched up with Paul George. To Irving. Durant gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
4-3. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Flushes it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
KD with the rock from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Paul George, and too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. In the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Nets have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Durant. It's no good. Shots not going down to Irving. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. The Clippers now hold the penalty.
Irving. He engulfed him that time. For three, it was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. The screen sets him up for two. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Leonard, and he buries it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Irving into the front court. Leads 5. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Harris matched up with Paul George. The pass set it all up.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Time for some new personnel into the game. Leonard. And he knocks it down.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Irving. Not done yet. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. The pass. Taken away by the Clippers. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one by 3.